lesson the Schweitzer Fellowship has taught me is truly what it means to meet people where they're at. It's understanding different realities and finding a way to support someone within them.
It was really cool to see that amongst the different fellows, we all had different roles, whether it be healer, caregiver, builder, disruptor. We all play a part in advocating for social change.
Sometimes your career could be a little bit sheltering, and you kind of reach a point where you're surrounded by the same people. So being surrounded with different graduate students and professionals really gives me personally a new outlook to things.
It gives me time with a community that constantly reminds me why I do the work that I do.
I always left our retreats and monthly meetings with new tangible skills and resources that I feel have made me an even better social justice advocate.
My favorite moment of the Schweitzer Fellowship was having Nikita teach us parkour tricks during our mid-year retreat. It was such a fun way to bond with everyone in our cohort and also to get a little glimpse of other people's projects.
My favorite moment was seeing the excitement in the kids' eyes when we practiced brushing together with my puppet. Their happiness meant everything to me.
Leading a community project taught me that advocacy involves listening more so than talking or doing.
Education isn't just about sharing facts. It's about giving patients the tools and confidence to make decisions for themselves.
Community members are the true experts in their lived experiences.
Underserved communities are often looked at as limited from the outside, but within them are strong, connected individuals who work together to uplift and sustain each other.
It's been such a powerful experience to bring my energy to a community that equally met me with the same energy.
One of the most important things I learned through my fellowship is the importance of listening to community voices and tailoring our activities towards their needs.
Health change rarely happens alone. I constantly saw participants encouraging each other in a real community of healing. And as a future physician, that's the kind of medicine I hope to practice.
When youth feel connected and have a supportive adult in their life, they develop protective factors to help protect them during difficult times.
My favorite moment of the fellowship was when I had this one kid who used to always come and end up sitting out, actually lead his peers through all of the activities one day, and really find his confidence.
During my project, I watched a child that once felt invisible teach another child how to succeed. In that moment, I knew this work was my oxygen. It is my purpose. It is my reason to be alive. It is the reason that I breathe.
The most important thing I can do is to show up, listen, and be willing to witness the lives of people in our communities.
The fellowship has really showed me the impact that even one person can have on so many other people's lives and the power of people when they work together.
It allowed me to turn my own trauma into purpose. Rather than letting those experiences define me, I use them to break cycles of abuse through education and prevention.
The most important thing I learned during my fellowship year is to lead with your heart and with the best of intentions, and we really can't control the outcome, but we can control what we put into our projects.
Life is unpredictable and many things don't go as planned, and being consistent in scheduling, communication, and how I show up for each session has been foundational for allowing me to build trust, get to know my students better, and guide them in their goals.
Being a part of this fellowship has been an incredible experience for me, as I've been able to utilize everything I've learned in school and apply directly to patient care, but also learning about public health and how it works in practice.
I think that the most important lesson that I learned from the fellowship was knowing when to and then being willing to ask for help.
I can in fact do hard things, and I wouldn't have been able to get here if I didn't rely on my community members at City Elementary, my friends and family, and all the wonderful people I met through the Schweitzer Fellowship.